The National Brotherhood of Fathers' Rights welcomes you to an enlightening presentation for fathers in trying situations. Join us for a private audience discussion with Mr. Dennis Gack, founder of the National Brotherhood of Fathers' Rights, and questions by Mike Hill, an NBFR associate. On this audio companion CD, Dennis will give you insights into a wide variety of fathers' rights cases. Mr. Gack has authored the 9 books in the complete Father's Rights Protection System that you've received. He has an extensive legal background with 20-plus years in family law, and specifically in fathers' rights cases. He's a source of knowledge that even practicing attorneys turn to for insight and valuable information. This audio companion CD provides legal information, and our information is not to take the place of individual legal advice as obtained by an attorney. This CD is a fast-track primer, giving you a quick review of many common fathers' rights issues. Let's listen in now.
Next area, I mentioned above, filing a civil claim against mom, a civil tort claim. Most people don't realize that judges, attorneys, guardian ad litems, the ex, and any persons that she gets to swear or write affidavits against you are liable in court. You'll hear all the time that judges and various people are immune from prosecution. This is only true if they don't exceed the scope of their employment. In other words, a judge is supposed to not be prejudiced and supposed to make a fair decision in a case. Even if it's not fair, he has to at least attempt to be fair. He has to give you procedural respect where they have to allow you to speak, to present your case, to present certain documents, certain pieces of evidence. If the judge exceeds the scope of his jurisdiction, exceeds the scope of his employment, chews you out, defames you in court, calls you a name, refuses to allow you to present any of your case, and some of this happens sometimes, you have the right to sue him in court for exceeding his jurisdiction. Now, it gets pretty sticky. You got to consult maybe a local attorney on this, and quite frankly, a lot of local attorneys won't want to do this, but there are people that will, and you can get some action that way, or maybe get a little further ahead. Guardian ad litems, if a professional person, an evaluator, doesn't do their job properly, they're negligent, you can sue them for negligence, which is professional, or malpractice, which is professional negligence, basically.
Dennis, I don't mean to interrupt, but getting back to being able to do something against a judge for showing a bias, are you allowed to have a copy of the transcript?
Yes, you're allowed to have a copy of the transcript. You may have to pay for it, but you're allowed to have a copy of it. You don't get it free. And it really, for all practical purposes, guys, you're not going to be able to sue an attorney and sue a judge just because you're irritated that things didn't go your way, or maybe even the judge was rude to you. You're not going to win. I'm talking about severe situations here. Most of the judges in the country are great. They're fair. Most of the attorneys in the country are very good. They know what they're doing. They're fair as well. You're not going to be able to sue these people just because you're not satisfied with the decision, or maybe they were a little harsh with you in court. Heck, they're paid to be harsh with you in court. At least the attorneys are. Some of them from the opposing side. They're not going to be your friends, certainly, but don't think you can sue them just because on a whim. You've got to have we're talking about a very severe case, but you can't do.